That looks pretty cool.
It's a good movie.
You should have been one of the kids in that one too.
No. That'd be a little crazy. How you doing?
The name of our show is The Lizard Zone.
Oh!
So
cool.
Jackie, you get on this side, and Erica, you get on the other side.
If you want to hear anything with that mic, I think you got to get in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone be really, really loud.
Hello!
Not loud. All right, go ahead.
Wow!
I'll kind of go back and forth between you.
Okay.
Alright, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh no, do you want to do this for a living? That's a lame ass question.
I'm sorry.
Be prepared.
I have a cheat sheet. I don't know where. I think he wrote it. So.
No, I refuse to tell you about myself.
Alright then.
I
tell us about your
insist rather
childhood.
that you know what questions you're supposed to ask. I've been doing this since 1968 and I will not tolerate any lame ass questions.
There you go, writer. No.
There's no writer. If there's a writer for this, they should be shot.
Oh no, that's me.
Well, then you should be shot.
Anyway.
You say, tell us about yourself to somebody on the street that, you know, that just picked up a candy wrapper.
Everyone should just start by introducing themselves. Right off the bat.
I think honestly that probably could have told us more than anything else.
That told you a lot about me. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're supposed to say, hi, I'm so-and-so, and I'm here with such and such from
Erica
the blah
knows
blah.
that. Erica, start over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the new
Hi,
one,
I'm Erica,
so.
and I'm here with, your name? That's what you're supposed to fill
Forget it. Turn it off. Turn it off.
His name
You
is
guys
John
aren't prepared.
Schneider.
Please tell me your name.
Chris.
This is Chris, and the
Chris.
gentleman with the cool hat back there.
I'm James.
James. It's from an old guy, I'm going to tell you this. Success is when preparation meets
Oh no, I forgot.
opportunity.
Opportunity.
Preparation meets opportunity. And it's true. So you got to be prepared. Whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is you want to be, make sure when the opportunity comes around to talk to somebody who's been doing it for 40 years that you know your shit. Pardon me.
It's okay.
That you know your stuff.
I'm cool.
Right?
I'm
Right,
cool.
exactly.
Okay, because here's another corny saying, but it's true. You never have a second chance to make a first impression.
That is true.
There. Okay.
This was the second impression, right?
No, you guys made a great first impression. It was your second impression. It was not very good, which is why we're here. Why we're here doing this. Yeah. So ask somebody who's been doing this for a long time something you want to know. Don't ask me about me. I could give a shit about me. I want to know about. You want to know about this business? You want to make movies? You want to make television? What do you want to do? You want to go to Broadway? I've been there. You want to make? You want to have a #1 record? I've done it. What do you want to know? You want to have 4 kids? I've done it.
Yes. About the #1 record.
#1 record was on MCA in 1989, a long time ago. Country record. I had 13 records. Started on CBS, moved to MCA, had 4 #1 songs, and it was great. I worked with what most people think is the most legendary song producer. His name is Jimmy Bowen. Jimmy Bowen. I worked with him, and it was great fun. Great time. So I did that. Yeah. Did
Country
Broadway,
music, right?
Did country music. Yeah, I'm more of a blues guy. I'm from New York. I'm more of a blues sort of a guy, or jazz. But country music made the most sense.
Yeah.
At the time, I love country music, but really in my soul is more bluesy stuff.
Yeah. Well, no, me, I want to be, of course, just on television.
In front of the camera.
In front of the camera.
Okay.
It seems almost impossible.
No, it's not impossible. As long as you remember that you don't have a second chance to make a first impression, you go and you read for something, you go in there and make sure that you are exactly what you think they want. Don't give them milk toast, don't be like 80% something. You go in there, if you think that they want Foghorn Leghorn, you give them Foghorn Leghorn. If you think that they want Bugs Bunny, you give them Bugs Bunny. I walked into Duke's, my first audition for Dukes of Hazzard, with a 6-pack of beer, and I opened up one and offered them the other because I knew they wanted a redneck.
It's a good idea, but you're from New York, of course.
I'm from New York,
So
but they didn't know that at the time.
That.
That's right, they did not know that.
And then you worked with, did you ever actually get to see Waylon Jennings? I know you narrated the show.
Oh yeah, I spent a lot of time.
I don't remember if you actually ever got to interact with him.
Spent a lot of time with Waylon, and he did one of the episodes where Waylon had a traveling museum.
I think I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that.
And he was a great guy. Great guy. A lot of troubles for a period of time there due to a lot of drugs.
A lot of drugs, yeah.
Straightened his act out. He's a great guy. Johnny Cash, great guy. Did this movie. There's Johnny Cash and I in a movie called Stagecoach.
I have this.
Ah,
I have it.
There we
I'm
go.
a huge Johnny Cash fan.
Yeah, I live with Johnny Cash.
Yeah, I know. He also wrote a song about Dukes of Hazzard, right? General Lee.
Yeah. So it's good. Anything else you want to know?
Well, Smallville.
Smallville.
Because we're a comic book show, and Smallville, you were Superman's dad.
Right.
The most important character to Superman, I would think, is his father.
I like this guy.
And you were on it for 100 episodes.
I was on it for I was actually on it for 102. They brought me back.
They brought you back
2 times.
after you
One
died.
as me as kind of an advice-giving angel in the barn, and the other I think I was really Brainiac.
Oh yeah, I did see that
Yeah.
one. And James
I was
Marsden
James
it.
Marsden.
James Marsden from
was
Buffy.
me. I was in disguise,
This guy.
something like that. Yeah.
How was it working with everybody on?
I loved it. I loved it. And in fact, the best relationships I had, I think, other than Tom Welling's a great guy, but my best friend coming out of that show was Michael Rosenbaum.
And Rosenbaum.
So really, in real life, Jonathan Kent and Lex Luthor got along as well as Jonathan Kent got along with anybody. So you like Smallville?
I like Smallville. I have it all on DVD in my room up until when you died, actually, and a little bit afterwards.
Really?
Yeah. I thought actually
that's great.
after you died, I thought it got too far away from what it originally
sci-fi-y,
was. Too sci-fi.
right?
Everyone has costumes now. Like originally.
Then
there was
I got to
no
ask
fights,
you a
no
question.
kids.
The way I acted earlier, when I was disappointed in a lack of preparation, that's Jonathan Kent, right?
I guess so. Yeah,
That's why.
That's true.
That's why I played Jonathan Kent. Because
Yeah.
I won't tolerate it.
That's right. He was a tough guy. He didn't take
Well,
any crap.
it's just I'm a hardworking guy.
Yeah.
I believe that you need to be prepared. I believe in excellence, and because I believe in excellence, I expect it. And because I've been doing it for so long, I demand it. And you should too, and I think you will. You two guys,
Thank you.
you will go far. You will go far.
It's glad to finally hear someone say that.
Well, I promise you will. But remember, don't saddle yourself with people who either don't have your dream or who are not into excellence like you are. They will drag you down. It's like the old analogy of crabs in a bucket. You ever hear the thing?
I don't think I've ever heard that.
You put 4 crabs in a bucket and leave the top open, they'll never get out, because as soon as one will crawl on the other one's back to get out, it'll get a claw up on the top, and just as soon as it starts to pull itself up, another one will claw onto its back and drag it back down.
Well, I'll have this one here.
Crabs will never get out of a bucket. There, that'll mean something to you. Ponder that. I have to sign an
I think
autograph.
that we'll end with that.
Okay,
Thank you for being on our show.
It's a good
my pleasure. We dropped something. Hey,
dropped something.
thank you. That was good. See?
That was prepared.
Forget about having a bunch of questions that you think matter. Ask people something you want to know.
We're having a bunch of hot teenage girls that we hope people will watch because they want to stay. Show.
Yeah, but cut away to them. Don't let them speak. It's 40 years talking to you right there.
That's good advice.
I have to find the restroom.
Right there.
I'll be right back.
Have a good time.